The Siberian Husky is the best known and most popular sled dog breed. Today it is a fairly common family and companion dog, although there are breeds that are more suitable than it. Its fascinating appearance, wolf-like, original and yet exotic with blue or even different colored eyes, has awakened the desire for such a dog in many people. Most Huskies are people-friendly and easy to get along with. But this is not enough to qualify as an uncomplicated family dog. Huskies have an almost irrepressible urge to move, and most of them also have a pronounced hunting instinct. Quite a few Huskies have been shot or run over on one of their hunting trips, and many a bloodbath among sheep, rabbits or chickens can be attributed to an unsupervised sled dog. Before getting a dog of this breed, you have to be absolutely clear about your responsibility towards the dog, but also towards its environment. It is not without reason that the animal shelters are complaining about the increasing proportion of sled dogs and their mixed breeds. Many of these unfortunate animals were once acquired as a heart's desire by people who soon found themselves overwhelmed by the basic needs of these dogs. Ideally, sled dog sport becomes your hobby, and you keep several Huskies in spacious, well-fenced outdoor areas. You can certainly imagine that this is an extremely money and time-intensive leisure activity. At least you have to offer the clever Husky a lot of exercise, preferably on a bicycle, as well as an active share in pack life and family life and an adequate compensatory activity, for example in popular sports. Training can be difficult as Huskies are very headstrong and like to make decisions for themselves. Huskies can't be left alone in an apartment for hours. They literally tear the wallpaper off the walls. In the summer, the heat can get to them. Her true element is ice and snow. Even if you read again and again that sled dogs are very compatible with people and animals, caution is sometimes required with small, strange dogs. Also, some Huskies don't like to be pushed too hard by strangers. All in all, the Husky is absolutely not a dog for everyone. In case of doubt, it would be better to decide against than to buy it. In any case, anyone interested who does not want to do sled dog sport with their Husky should choose a puppy from a homebred show line. Like the other Nordic dog breeds, Huskies that are kept indoors can develop skin problems and also a fairly strong odor. From time to time, hormonal imbalances and food intolerances occur. Intensive brushing is necessary during the hair change. Temperament. Siberian Huskies are pack dogs and require an owner who will clearly lead the pack. Training will be easier since your dog will respect you, but don't be surprised if he's testing the limits of your pack position and trying to get the upper hand every now and then. If this happens, you should not give in under any circumstances. Assert your position as a leader, not by bullying or hitting, but by setting the ground rules with clarity and consistency. One of the best ways to establish your latter role is to have the dog wait to eat his food. The Husky will see you as the custodian of all valuable resources, including food, treats, toys, and other dog things. This high-energy breed can be very destructive both inside and outside the house, especially when he's bored or not getting the right exercise. If left alone, he will destroy the house, and there was even a case of a Siberian Husky chewing through a cement wall. They will dig up flower beds and gardens, but can be trained to only dig in certain areas of the garden. It's better for everyone if you train your Husky to dig in just one place from the start, rather than trying to break the habit altogether. Still, they can be quite charming with their mischievous and playful nature. They are also very social and love to show off their talents. Siberian Huskies don't bark, that's the good news. Here are the bad ones. They like to howl, which can be very frustrating for your neighbors. If your husky is not very well trained and sufficiently exercised, it is not suitable for apartment keeping. Another warning: while huskies are revered for their friendliness and gentle nature, they do not make good watchdogs. Unfortunately, they are not overly suspicious of strangers, including burglars. The truth is they love everyone. Temperament doesn't come out of nowhere. It is influenced by a variety of factors, including heredity, training, and socialization. Puppies with a good temperament are curious and playful and like to approach and be held by people. Choose a temperate pup who will not beat up his siblings or hide in the corner. Always get to know at least one parent dog, usually this will be the mother, to make sure you are comfortable with her temperament. It can also be helpful to get to know other siblings or relatives of the parents to get a glimpse of what your puppy will be like as an adult. Like any dog, the Siberian Husky should get to know many different people, sights, sounds, and situations at an early age and gain a lot of experience. Socialization helps ensure that your Siberian Husky puppy grows into a mature dog. Enroll them in puppy daycare, invite visitors often and regularly, take the dog to stocked parks, take them to dog-allowing stores, and walk up and down the street often to see neighbors meet and hone your dog's social skills. Highlights: depending on your climate, Siberian Huskies generally don't shed much except during the seasons when they are changing their coat, which means they shed a great deal of hair at a time. This happens about twice a year, more often if you live in a warm climate. When the time comes, this breed sheds a lot for about 3 weeks. Siberian Huskies should not be kept indoors, but can adapt if given enough exercise and plenty of exercise. Known for their snatching skills, Siberian Huskies will often run away and just disappear. They can jump fences, break chains, wriggle out of their collars, and find other escape routes. You need a yard with a high fence, which should also be dug a few inches into the ground to keep the husky from digging out. Siberian Huskies can be very destructive inside and out. If not kept in a crate inside, this breed can destroy the whole house and cause a lot of damage. Outside, they like to dig up the entire garden and flower beds. If you give the dog a place to dig in the garden, you and he will be much happier. Although they love to howl, Siberian Huskies rarely bark and will not warn if someone is entering your property. Therefore, they are not suitable as a guard dog. Huskies would be more likely to assist than threaten a predator. Siberian Huskies are not a good breed for inexperienced or timid owners. You need a strong hand and an owner who is alpha. They also require obedience training from puppyhood and can be very stubborn and difficult. Siberian Huskies are extremely inquisitive and can get injured or lost while exploring new things and places. Affectionate and good-natured best describes the Siberian Husky. They generally get along well with children, although small children should never be left alone with dogs. They also get along well with multiple people and can be kept with other dogs. Siberian Huskies were bred not to need a lot of food to survive. This is still the case, and the Siberian Husky doesn't need many calories a day. It is important that you ask the breeder for a dosage recommendation and then also use this as a guide. Huskies cannot be taken off the leash while walking. They would run away and also chase other small animals. Huskies are one of the most mistakenly bought dog breeds because of their beauty. Many do not pay attention to their temperament and their special characteristics and are then usually overwhelmed with their unruly, albeit beautiful, dog. Because of misinformation from their owners, many Siberian Huskies are lost, killed, or abandoned at animal shelters. Before you decide to buy a Siberian Husky, get to know the breed inside out. Visit some breeders or animal shelters, read books, talk to other owners, and if possible, take in a Husky on a temporary basis. If, after all this information, you still want a Siberian Husky, take the time to consider whether you want a rescue dog or want to get a puppy. Follow your breeder's instructions and don't forget that this beautiful dog will make your life an adventure and not always a great adventure. To get a healthy dog, never buy from an irresponsible breeder, a mass breeder, or a pet store. Look for a reputable breeder who tests their breeding dogs to make sure they don't have any genetic diseases that could be passed on to the puppies and that they have solid characters. Let us know in the comments below so we can continue being proud of this breed walking among us. Thanks for watching the video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.